Hello everyone, Granite Roots. This is our Moss Havok night. Tonight we spent most of our night just sidecarring one of the bigger squads on either the Borderlands. Great job. We're starting tonight off in this video with a fight in the tower. And this was a pretty good one. I drew them out. We're going to kind of draw them across the bridge a little bit. And then we're going to back up to regroup for a second while the other group holds them and come in and push and support. Okay, and so we're back here on the wall, and now we're gonna go push. There it is, and you can see a lot of people running Spellbreaker, which is great. A lot of great placement of bubbles tonight, which I think was key because a lot of these other guilds are running pretty heavy boonball builds, and you'll see that as we go. As for us, our composition is pretty good. Most of my night was in Healbrand, but there's a couple portions where I'd swap to quick DPS on quick brand, so keep an eye out for that. This was awesome. So they're posturing up top. You have the main guild down bottom. We're hiding over here because I'm flanking. We see them veiled real quick, and here they come coming down, dropping in, and we're gonna swing around and surprise them on the left here. Watch out for that bubble. Almost went into it, but we have a great drop on that bubble over there. And concurrent bubbles, which was really worked out well. Especially as I said, a lot of these people were running boonball builds, but they also were running bubbles on their side as well. As you can see, there's another one there. Good placement on both sides, so that was really nice to see. And as you can see, they're just kind of getting ground up here pretty quick. Alright, and that one is good. So now they're down here at our camp. We're going to come over to the right while they're being distracted. We're going to try and come in and hit them from the side. And this was a really good, long, drawn-out fight. Okay, enemy bubble up. Ours is going to go up soon. There it is. Perfectly placed. I need to learn to place them like that. Haven't run Warrior in a while. I've been focusing mostly on Healbrand, just because stability. I get tired of getting yanked and crushed. Okay, another well-placed bubble. And the fact that they're doing them concurrently is really good because it really severely limits the boon time and also blocks projectiles, which is nice. Okay, so you can see they just have a really tight booned up comp because their core is still standing. But we're going to whittle it away, and then you're going to see at some point later on near the end of the fight, once the bubble goes down on it again, they just kind of all fall apart. There we go. Now all I need is that one more bubble. We just saw a bunch of downs there. There's more. There it is. This is the beginning of the end right here. Because all they had left was really mostly boon peeps, because I don't have to do a whole lot of healing at this point. And there's their answer to that, touche. And we just keep circling them, just kind of picking them apart as we circle around, keeping them kind of encompassed. And that's really why they lost. They just trusted in their boons, they didn't use a whole lot of mobility. And it's just a matter of wear and tear until they're done. Okay, this clip we're gonna kind of hang out here. I'm gonna draw them down the stairs. They're gonna veil. Looks like our attempted one maybe. And we got our bubble down, and we're just gonna kind of kite them a little bit. And this one is going to be all over the inside of this kind of courtyard area. We're going to go up above them, try and push them back down, which eventually they're going to head that way. And we'll be doing a little ring around the rosy around that pillar down there at the bottom of the stairs. I can't say enough, I'll stop, but just watch the rest of the video how well both teams are doing placing those winds of change. Better for us though, and of course that's the way I'd have it. Okay, so they're balled up on the stairs. Hopefully they learned from last time that you just can't sit balled up. You gotta move. So otherwise we're dropping reflex and such on you. I'm running quite a bit of barrier. You can see all the yellow numbers. Okay, and here we go. Now we're going to start using the pillar. Chasing the tail, picking a piece here, a piece there. They're going to come back on us as you saw there. I'm just going to dodge through the other side. No point in sitting in the bomb. And I'm sure when they do that they got to be using like mobs and such, but thankfully we have a lot of stab in our group tonight, so that has been very helpful. And Condi clear. Look at all that barrier. And you also see throughout the night too, you have some people doing some really good rezzing. Some clutch rezzes, which has been nice. Now they're starting to break. I should have made this move a little while ago, but that's okay, we'll take the win. And this is it, they're just going to collapse right here. Let me tag around there, and we're going to come back over. And there's the bubble, and there they all go. Probably had a lot of their stuff on cooldown, they take the last of their boons and they're all done. Okay, here we are in the Lord's Chamber. We're going to go and support our team. First we're going to get our buddy up. Or at least I thought we were going to. Maybe that's a different clip. Anyway, we're going to go support our team. We're going to go push from the back. And they're kind of split a little bit. And they could have regrouped with their main party. But you're going to see that splinter group to the right kind of push back on us on the stairs. And I think that was the wrong move for them, because we were comped well enough that we could handle them, which gave the other guild a break fighting the bigger blob. And there they go. I kind of wonder if someone did a video what it looks like from their perspective. So we have them grouped on the stairs. We're going to try to go up, circle around, lock them in, and I think probably prepping for another bubble drop. Looks like they might have veiled or invised over there to break targeting. Or we're just going to continue to circle and push. Later on, you can see a really good portal bomb, which I thought was really good. Oh, this was cool. I'd swapped to DPS here. So I'm running quick brain. Watch how quick this guy melts. He's down in less than 10 seconds. Boom, Condi. And this is actually my quick brand PvE raid build. Glass, because there's no sustain, but a lot of damage. So I'm still on DPS now. And again, you're going to see how fragile this build is, but thankfully I have good healers and rezzers, because we were heavy on healers for a while. So they had me switch to some damage. Right here I think I go down. And got res, so that was perfect. It's probably in the middle of someone resing someone else, but I got some of that benefit as well. No complaints here. And Gandhi really does a good job burning down a lot of barrier stuff. You see these guys running a lot of barrier, very thick with it. Just look at all those damage numbers. Another great drop of wins. And I gotta recharge my mantras here, so I'm gonna back off a bit. And I'd swapped out the Burning Ring of Consecration for Stand Your Ground just to help out, even though I want to be full DPS. That is a worthwhile change. Okay, watch the portal. He's got the portal. See him up top. He says he's portaling in. These guys are distracting the bottom with that. They veiled away or mass invis. Now you see him pop up there, the blue name on top of the steps, and then the rest are going to pop over there, and we're going to come in and push from the back. Looks like someone tried to also counter portal down the bottom there, or they came in through the gate. But that isn't really going to matter. They're on the opposite stairwell. And we're kind of stuck in the winds trying to get out of them, but not much place to go. We're going to come up and push. You can see we've got a bubble. They're going to drop another counter bubble, but we're going to jump behind it onto the stairs and push up in about 2 seconds. There it is. We're going to go. I'm going to try and jump around it. Although I went through some of it. It's gone. And now we're just going to finish him on the stairs. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up the rabble. Alright, well that is it. A lot of great fights. Intense night. I got to run heals and damage, which is cool. We were a bit more comp tonight, so it went smoother. Very coordinated. Great big squads to run with. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this and hope you have a most excellent day.